Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation, and also welcome to the start of a new week. We have a brand new week to jump into together. And our teacher for this week is Wayne Dyer. I'm sure that he needs no introduction. I've never come across anyone who didn't love the work of Wayne Dyer. So for this whole week, he will be the teacher that leads us into our daily meditation. Somebody, a very good morning, happy Monday. Anthony, it's good to see you, man. Good morning, happy Monday. Hope you've had a great weekend. And I'm super happy that you are here to jump off into your week along with us. Right, we have another week ahead of us. And for the moment, it is a pure white canvas. Nothing's painted on the canvas of this week yet. You get to take a moment to be deliberate about what you want to create this week. Of course, there's very little that you can actually control, but it is how you choose to respond to the things that you cannot control that ends up as the paint on your canvas. Charlene, good morning, happy Monday, it's awesome seeing you. I want to read that last sentence again, repeat that last thought again. We can't control most things, but it is how we choose to respond to the things that we can't control. That is what ends up as the paint on our canvas. At the moment, the week ahead, it's a blank white canvas. How will you respond to the things that you can't control? Right, Wayne Dyer says, with everything that has happened to you, you can either feel sorry for yourself or treat what has happened as a gift. Everything is either an opportunity to grow or an obstacle to keep you from growing, and you get to choose. Another thought from Wayne Dyer says, if you believe it'll work out, you'll see opportunities. If you believe it won't, you'll see obstacles. I love that thought so much. It's so grounded in reality. He's not saying if you believe it'll work out, it'll magically work out. It's not what he's saying at all. He's being much more realistic and truthful than that. He says, if you believe it'll work out, you'll see the opportunities to make it work out. But if you believe that it won't work out, you will focus on the obstacles. There's such a shift in mindset. Still, we're the ones who have to do the work. We're the ones who have to do our best to try and make it work out. But if we believe it will, we see the way to make it work out. And it might still not work in our favor. But if we believe it won't, we only see the closed doors. Last thought from Wayne Dyer says, if you change the way you look at things, then the things you look at change. That's a beautiful gift. Take a moment to close your eyes for a few deep breaths and a little mental rehearsal of how you want to show up to this week. Be deliberate right now about deciding how you want to respond to the challenges that arise. Then when they do, you'll be prepared. And also, even with the best of intentions, sometimes you'll fail. So rehearse a little kindness for yourself too. See yourself, pick yourself up gently. See yourself, dust yourself off lovingly. And see yourself, try again persistently. We'll work that rehearsal into our meditation today. So if you're ready, you can close your eyes and let's slip off into this week together. Let's start with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. A deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And when you release, let all of it go. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. Every inhale raises you up. Be deliberate about creating that upwards space. As you breathe in, create a little bit of upwards space. So that when you exhale, you have a bit of space to drop down into your body. Make every exhale a drop down into your body. Take a moment to remind yourself of what you're really doing right now. Yes, you're breathing, but it's more than that. You're taking your body by the hand and saying, come along. Sit for a moment, take a few big breaths. This is how I want us to do this. There are things that are probably coming our way this week that we can't control, that might be unknown, and probably some of them are unexpected. Even when the unknown hits, even when the unexpected obstacles are in our way, this is how I want us to do it. Stop. Take a few big breaths. Inhale all the way up and drop into this body on every exhale. When you take a moment to turn away from the world, take a few big breaths, because panic and good breathing cannot exist in the same body. If we breathe well, panic leaves the cells of our body. And then when we get up and face the world again, then we see it in a different way. And when we change the way we look at things, then the things we look at change. Can you remind yourself today and every other day of this week to build a couple of these moments into your day? A couple of moments to deliberately turn away from what you're doing, take a few big breaths, soften your body, and then turn back to what needs to get done. Changing the way you look at things, so that the things you look at change. We have the last few big breaths of this phase to do together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles, going forward and to the left, and also forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left and also lean your upper body over to the right. Stretch into your back muscles. And give your spine some movement. It'll be a great idea to, during your day, when you pause for a few breaths, to also add some movement to your spine. By moving our spine, we're moving spinal fluid up and down. That is like lubrication for your nervous system. That is getting the gears greased. Wakes up your mind, switches on your body. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. softened our bodies into a state of presence. As much as we are able to for the moment, we can turn our attention now inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is a really good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body and feel how softness slips in and settles down in every muscle of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping in a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and to follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy. Followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, see yourself standing at the start of this new week, your toes sticking over the edge, and you are ready to jump in. Take your next big breath. Let's take a moment to walk ourselves through every day of this week. Bring every weekday to your mind and remind yourself of what is known about this week. What do you know happens on Monday? What happens on Tuesday? What is the schedule for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? What are the things that you already know needs to get done? What are the meetings perhaps that you need to have this week? What are the people that you know you need to see this week? And also, what are the things you know you need to do, the places you need to go? Create as clear a picture in your mind as you possibly can of the things you know about this week. Take your next big breath. Do you have any clear goals for this week? Take a moment to try and create a clear image, a clear picture of what your goal or goals would be this week. What is it that you are creating? What is at least one thing you want to accomplish this week? Let's call it a goal, perhaps an intention. What is your intention for this week? I like the word create. What is it that you are creating this week? Create a clear picture in your mind if you can. Take your next big breath. Transport yourself for the moment to the end of the week. Stand in the weekend and look back at the week behind you. In other words, we're jumping forward in time. We're getting on a time machine and flying to the end of this week. When you get there, what are the things that you want to be able to check off of your list? Are there things for which you'd like to say, I got this done, I got that done? Are there things for which you'd like to say, I got this one started, or perhaps I made good progress on that one? What does your checklist look like for the end of the week? Take your next big breath. Then I want to take some time to rehearse. Rehearse the things that don't go our way. Because we know that they are going to come along too. As much as we are able to set a clear intention and know what our goals for the week are, seeing them clearly gives us something to aim for. Seeing them clearly reminds us of where we're going. Even if the storm hits, we can still steer to where we're going. However, I think it's so valuable to rehearse how we deal with the unknowns, the stumbling blocks, the obstacles, the storm that sometimes hits. How do we deal with it when we fall flat on our face? Take your next big breath. You've heard the saying, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. We're going to rehearse that as deliberately and consciously as we can. How good are you at doing that? How good are you at picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and try again? What if the falling on your face, the mistake you made, was clearly your fault? What if you are actually to blame? Can you still be gentle with you? So often it's not us to blame, really. It's just the way that things worked out. And we want to beat ourselves up. So take a moment to bring to your mind what could be a possible obstacle this week. What could be something you did not foresee? And we could borrow from the past. Do you have an example from the past of how things did not go your way? Something that tripped you up? What if that were to happen again? Take a moment to rehearse that. see it happen again, and here you are, being tripped up by that thing. How would you gently pick yourself up? Could you create a clear picture of that? Being tripped up. How would you gently pick yourself up? Make it as clear a picture as you can. Take your next big breath. Give your imagination a bit of free rein when you create these images. It could be seeing you working with you just as you look today. It could be seeing you work with a child. How would you pick up a child? It could be, how would you pick up a doll? It could be a cartoon image. It could be whatever your mind comes up with. How would you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again? Let's look at the image. Dust yourself off lovingly. How would you create an image of how you gently pick yourself up and with love dust yourself off? What kind of image does your imagination come up with? Take your next big breath. And then also, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. Could you create a picture of nudging yourself forward? Try again, persistently. And it's okay if you fall again. It's okay if it feels like you fail again. I'll be here again. I'll pick you up and hold you for a while. I'll dust you off again, but I will also nudge you forward to try again, and again, and again. What does that picture look like? What image does your imagination produce as you lovingly nudge yourself forward and say, of course we're trying again? Take your next big breath. just one more big breath together to slip out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. We have a blank canvas ahead in this week still. How are you painting on your blank canvas this week? Wayne Dyer says, with everything that has happened to you, you can either feel sorry for yourself or treat what has happened as a gift. Everything is either an opportunity to grow or an obstacle to keep you from growing, and you get to choose. He says that if you believe it will work out, then what you will see are opportunities. But if you believe that it won't work out, then what you will be focusing on are the obstacles, all the things in the way. And that if you change the way you look at things, then the things you look at change. Looking at the week ahead, you have a moment to be deliberate about what you want to create this week. Of course, there is a lot that we don't control. And this will have the biggest influence on your blank canvas this week. What you'll see the clearest at the end of the week when you look at the canvas full of paint is you will see clearly how you responded to the things that you can't control. Your response to the things that are outside of your control, that are unknown, that pop up, will have the biggest impact on your canvas this week. How will you paint? We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you. And I invite you to say your own. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for the privilege of standing at the start of a new week. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the opportunity to take a moment and decide what I want my week to look like. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for this clear white canvas that is mine to create on. Take a deep breath in. And thank you for the realization that the clearest images on this canvas are going to be how I respond to the unknowns. How do I respond to the things that are outside of my control? How do I respond to the obstacle, the stumbling block, or the storm? I'm looking forward to painting on my canvas. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for jumping off into the week along with us. I am convinced your canvas will look beautiful at the end of the week. Beautifully colorful. And if it happens that an obstacle makes you stumble and spill out a whole bucket of paint all over your canvas, there's a kind of art to that as well. It doesn't have to be perfect. It simply serves as a reminder of how we respond to the things that we can't control creates our life. Thank you, Linda. Good morning. It's awesome seeing you. Thank you, Sunmuddy. Have a brilliant week. Thank you, Charlene. It is so awesome seeing you. Have an amazing week. Anthony, thanks a bunch. Leshna, have a beautiful week. Spread your wings wide. Fly off into the week and create it your highest potential. Lots of love to you all. Ciao, ciao.